for Bust Down. Last time Bus Fair. What's good, guys? It's your girl Bestie, aka Bestie 2.0, and you already know that's my best friend podcast. Today's topic is going to be security or love. I got me in the second box. I got DJ Joe Brown in the home box. I got a new guest. I ain't never really seen him before. In number 6, The Real James. In number 7, Return of Spades. And number 8, my bad. He looking at me, my bad. Return of Speed Limit, my bad, guys. You know, I can't read, I be slipping. It's okay, he hates me. But in number 8, I got the beautiful Lick the Lion. Okay? If y'all don't know, she is the first to be in my podcast. This beautiful... Man, y'all gotta follow her. I'm gonna take it over. Okay, DJ Joe Brown, this is my motherfucking podcast. No, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
I mean, it is your podcast.
You know, we was talking about authority, so, you know.
Yeah, you got it.
I had to test it out. I just had to test it out to see if it could flow.
Yeah.
And
good
it kind of
job.
sparked you. I'm sorry. You wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. Okay.
Awkward.
Well, welcome to the show, you guys. You already know who it is. It's the king of all podcasts, the one and only DJ Joe Brown. Coming up tonight, of course, like Bestie said, it is the topic of tonight is security or love. And then, of course, we got a special guest that's dealing in music. I don't know if for sure she's gonna stop by, but hopefully we schedule her to stop by at the That's My Best Friend podcast. Her name is Dre Baby with a double A, DRII, Dre Baby. And if you're following me on Instagram at DJ Joe Brown 22, you'll see all the commercials and all the good stuff that's showing who she is. And so we just been podcasting it up this weekend. And, shout out to a new podcaster, Peachy in the building. What's up, Peachy? How you doing, sweetie?
My bad, I had my mic muted. Hello.
It's good to see you again. I'm glad you can join us again.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Bestie, talk to me. Security or love?
I haven't quite figured out the whole love thing quite yet, so I'm gonna have to exit that out at the moment. That's just real talk. So I'm gonna have to say security.
I'm digging it. I'm kind of on your side. Okay? I'm kind of on your side with that one. I don't feel like dealing with love. All right, Bestie, I'm going to pass the mic to you. I'm going on break. Go ahead, Bestie. You got it. Go ahead. You got it. Take it away.
Well then, guys, the spotlight doesn't really sit well with me. So, I'm going to take it over. I'm going to ask you guys what you guys think. Security or love? What you think, James?
I think it depends on how we define security and how we define love.
Let's talk about it. What's your definition?
So security, I'm guessing, I'm assuming, because I believe it may be different for different people. So security, I'm assuming, is going to be like you can depend on it, like it's dependable, right? Security. That's what I'm assuming. That something is going to be secure, it's going to last. Yes. But depending on what type of love that you have for somebody, the highest love is agape love, that lasts forever. So although they're separate, I believe they go hand in hand. So I would have to say I would have them both. I couldn't have them separate. I couldn't have just security and then no love. And then I can just have love that doesn't include security.
Right. And I feel like if you have just security, I think that would eventually turn into love. Right?
I don't believe security guards turn into love in the bank.
Well, like that will like make you love somebody, because I know I was in a relationship and I thought I loved them, but I didn't feel secure.
So what are you basing security off of?
Right. I guess it's gonna have to go into another topic probably, or another conversation, but like, damn.
Take your time. Break it down. Take your time.
Oh, I didn't even know you were still here. I thought you left me.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you was like, heard me earlier, but everything, in my opinion, is defined with two answers. A spiritual answer, a moral answer, and then the man or woman answer. So what are you basing security off of? Is that on a man or woman sense? What might be money, might be, whatever. Or are you basing it off a moral sense, as in like our foundation is going to be spiritual, it's going to be God or whatever God you believe in. But how are you basing that off of? Because I still have to love you in my lows of all lows and my highs of all highs. So even when I wake up on the left side of the bed, I still got to love you. Even when I wake up on the right side of the bed, I still got to love you.
I guess I'm basing security off of making sure the person's not going to leave me.
But how do you know that, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not feeling secure, is that person not making me
not making you feel, right? So that's a feeling, right? Right. So security now is coming as a feeling, whereas love is a verb, it's an action, so it's logical.
Wait, you think love is a verb?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll go on what word would it be?
On a spiritual sense. On a spiritual sense, God so loved the world that he gave. That's the action, right? That's the verb. Okay. So it was the fact that a man, not even a man or a woman, they did things, their actions, their verbs is what showed you that they love you. Okay. Now, not saying that you don't have to say it, but love is an action word. Just like for you, like how do you justify or clarify or specify that a man loves you based upon his actions, right?
I think love is both a feeling and a verb. It's something that you feel for somebody, but then it's something that you have to show. Because if you have those feelings, but you don't display those feelings, then that person isn't going to know that it's love. So you have to show that person. And I feel like if you have love, you have security. I think you don't have to choose between the two. I feel like if you find the right person, let's just say regular security, like loyalty, honesty, that you're going to have those things. So you're going to be secure in the relationship. And if you're not secure financially when you find each other, then the love that you have for one another, you can build that. So I feel like you don't have to choose between the two. You shouldn't have to choose between the two. I think
agreed.
You kind of want both of them.
No, agreed, 1,000%. However, I think it differentiates between man and woman, right? Because everything you said revolved around feelings. I feel that love is this. I feel that security is this, which means it's a feeling. Whereas men, we're looking at love as alpha actions. Like, what have you done to show me that you love me? Because sometimes I don't necessarily feel it, I see it. And sometimes I don't see it, I feel it. So again, as I was stating about before, love is a verb, it's an action, because every action has a reaction. That reaction is the feeling.
Right.
Okay.
But sometimes you can feel that you love a person before you even see it.
Man or woman.
Because a lot of times love is about chemistry. It's about how you connect with a person, right? Like you can be your soulmate and you can connect with them and love them. So it's kind of torn between the two almost.
It depends on the type of love, right? I love my car, I love my house, I love my kids, right? That part. So the love, because as a man, as just my own personal opinion, as this man, I do things before I feel it. And women will do things they will feel it before they do it. Okay, so it's kind of like we were talking about this earlier. It's kind of weird, but it's the same thing. But it's man, I'm doing all these actions, and I'm like, oh, damn, I think I love this woman off of my actions. Whereas a woman is like, I feel it, she's feeling it, and then she does things based upon that emotion. So when she's feeling it translates into that verb. That's why even that scripture says
that you feel like depending upon your sex, as in male or female, you interpret love differently and you see it differently.
Agreed. I do believe that 100%.
But you can't apply that to all males and all females because people are different.
Agreed.
I came from who feel the same way that you feel, right?
We can feel well. I think
it's
different levels.
Your point of views on love and what it is and how you interpret it.
In my personal opinion, I think there's different levels. Like, I came from a woman, so therefore I am emotional. I have female traits because I came from a woman. You came from a male, so therefore you have logical traits. And again, this is just off of my own personal opinion and experiences. Men typically be more logical than women. Women tend to be more emotional than... I'm not saying everyone. We all have individual, like, everyone's different. I get that. I'm just saying a generality, a stereotype, is that men are more logical than women. Women are more emotional than men. I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying the general, like, consensus.
You're just saying the majority of women and the majority of men.
That part.
In your perspective.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can agree with it. I mean, I'm not disagreeing, but I think there's so many different dynamics to it and so many different levels that we would agree to disagree all day long if I was to continue. But
Agreed.
I respect your opinion. I think there's a lot of truth to what you said.
And vice versa. Like, what you're saying makes sense as well.
Peachy, what you think?
Let's follow you.
Yo, I appreciate that. I'm gonna follow you, man.
I'm enjoying this conversation. I'm high.
Yes.
I don't know. Because we just went so many different places. I'm so happy.
What's up, Nisha, by the way? Hey, everybody joining us. I'm just speaking to everybody joining us.
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
I don't know what I think. I'm pretty high. I usually have a lot of shit to say, but I'm speechless. Because like you said, like, my perspective might not be the next person's perspective. And I'm really high. And it's like,
Yeah.
But I agree with everybody as well until we, like, start another topic. Because I don't want to get so deep.
She's like, I agree right now. But as soon as we start another topic, I'm going to disagree. Like,
right.
Right.
And that's what I want to hear.
Give me something else, and I'm disagreeing with all of you on the next topic, right?
Well, I got you. That's what I want to hear, though. I need to hear that. I want to hear the debates and the disagreements. I can't stand when people agree with every damn thing.
Yeah. I mean, my thing is this. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it because I'm too high.
Right. It's a lot of thinking. DJ, what you think?
As far as I hear somebody's stuff in the background.
Mine.
Okay.
Sorry.
As far as security or love, I'm done with love. I'm not going to say that I'm done with love, but I'm done right now. I'm taking a break from it. But here's the thing. When I do get ready, the security and the love gotta match up with me, because when I'm putting my all into someone, I'm giving you this opportunity to hold something that's just that value. Okay, now if you fuck up this value, then it's gonna bring me right back to this type of thinking that I have in my mind, where I'm saying fuck love at this moment. Okay. But the security for me is that knowing that you're going to be there when I need you to be there, knowing that, okay, are you going to be my new best friend? Are you gonna, you know what I'm saying, be there when I need you to be there? Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to build a foundation with you. Now, on the flip side, right now, as far as security and love, you know what I'm saying, my dick can give a lot of loving. Okay? Let's just go ahead and be honest. I'm single. Okay?
Say it. Keep it plain.
I can slang this pipe in the security of me. You got that? You like that, don't you? Yes. Okay.
This
So
nigga run like hell. He can't slang shit. Only thing he's slanging is his belly.
Up, Chucky.
Get up, bitch.
Shut up. Anyway, y'all, that's producer Chucky from the morning DJ Joe Brown Morning Talk Show talking shit. Listen, you know, like, as far as single life concerned, the security is me, okay? And my love is my dick, okay? Take it or leave it. Which one? Okay? That's how I'm looking at it these days. That's why I chose this topic. Chucky, what you think, bro? Security or love?
I think I'm gonna go back to work. That's what I think. And I think money. I think money is everything.
Yes, it is.
For real. You need security to get in love, to have love.
Okay.
That's just honest truth. If you ain't got no security, then once you get some love, shit gonna go down the hill anyways. So if you ain't got no security when you're in a relationship, trust go down, mixed emotions, arguments.
What just happened?
It's just nothing. So you gotta have security first. Security is everything. It's one trust. Everything else falls in after that.
It should.
If you ain't got no security here, you with somebody, you with your mate, and they'll mate going out, but you second down. I think she gonna talk to this girl. I mean, this dude. I think she. You ain't got no security. I mean, you don't trust. So, I mean, everybody know this. Everybody been through this. That's why people nowadays, now I see a lot of people single than together. Because of security and no trust, no that. I want a friend. Give me a friend. Talk to me.
Yeah.
I don't care if I am, but give me a friend.
But people don't court no more. People don't, like, I asked somebody, do you want to court me? The nigga said, what is that? He said, I don't got no more court dates.
Okay, but look, check this out. Check this out. That's, look, but that's when you guide. I mean, he unless he's being real about it. That's when you guide that man. If you like him and you come and say, God, no, exactly. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know the fuck you just said. I'll be like, what the hell is that? What you just said?
No,
I don't know the fuck.
Listen. It's not like when you find out about something, you're of course supposed to enlighten the next person. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: like, I'm not saying like I'm gonna court you and I'm gonna get to know you. I'm gonna see where your head at and all that shit. But I'm not gonna keep courting you for a year and a half, 3 years.
Oh, okay. Then no.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're still not doing shit to enhance, like you said, my value. Like, what the fuck? I got shit going on. What you doing? Okay. If you can increase my value, and I'm not talking financially, like, that's a deep meaning. My value. I'm letting you come in on these standards that you're giving me, and you can't increase my value? Baby, what are we talking about? Sorry. That dick is good, but it ain't that good. Sorry. Not you.
First of all, it wouldn't ever took me a year. Just saying, 6 months. Well, y'all ain't moving together.
Oh no,
I'm just saying.
I ain't moving in with you. Wait, 6 months?
I'm saying moving together. Like how you said it took a year. This nigga still ain't doing shit.
I feel like you should
6 months.
I'm not saying like you got to give me $100 million on the first day I meet you, though. But I'm saying like your head got to be there the first conversation we had. Like, what you talking about? What you got going on? If you ain't got shit going on, be honest and tell me I ain't got shit going on. Because a lot of people get intimidated when people, you know what I'm saying, say something like the guy might have some shit going on and the girl feel intimidated, so she makes some shit up, or she don't know how to tell him like, this is what's going on with me. I don't know if you want to talk to me because I got this going on and you just said you don't like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to see what people hear at, and you just got to keep it real funky with them. People just be real upset.
Oh shit! Well, let me go out into these things and make people mad today.
Okay.
Hopefully,
when we come back,
I'll be back.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. You, bro. You good.
Yeah, give me about 30 seconds, y'all. Give me real quick.
Right.
Okay? We'll be right back after these messages.
What's up, everybody? It's your man, King of All Bears, and you're tuned in to Soulful Sundays podcast.
What's really good, guys? Welcome back to That's My Best Friend podcast. The topic is security or love. And I got number 3. Finally, baby in the building. She's so fine, too. Let me stop. Girl, I need you to answer this question. What you think, security or love?
In the relationship?
Yeah.
Like at the start of a relationship?
Or in the middle?
I would say both. Like I have to choose one or the other?
Nope.
I would start with me. I would make sure that I love me. I'm in love with myself, by the way. But it starts with me. So you got to build on that first. Mm-hmm. And then, I want security and love both in a partner. So I would say both.
That's very true.
More love than security, because I feel like you can build on love to get that security,
Can you explain that a little more?
Like, for instance, you meet with somebody and you connect and, like, you can see, like, it's going somewhere, but maybe past relationships or past issues that person has is kind of blocking them to grow and give you that security to kind of root it all in. Just like being patient and working with them, to build that security. I feel like it can be built, if that makes sense. Does it make sense?
It does.
But as long as you have that love to kind of fall on, it will grow.
See, okay, I have a question, and I hate to bring this topic back up, but I just want to know what you think. James here thinks that love is a verb.
Like, he thinks it's a what?
A verb.
Verb, excellent. Thing. No. I'm just really like finding really what love is. I was loved as a child, but like I've been in a lot of different situations, and it kind of buried what really love was for me. And as I was growing, I think love is, I don't think it's a verb, because a verb is the action, place, or thing, right? Or that's a noun.
Okay,
verb
so
is an action.
Before y'all get the real James started back again, okay, let's go to the Urban Dictionary, okay, of what a verb entails, okay, because see, a lot of people, have given up on love. Shout out to King in the comments. King in the comments says, love is not real. Okay. So
who hurt you?
How about this? I'm gonna take before we let King release into this conversation. Let's keep him on mute just a little bit longer. Okay. James. King. Oh, you say it's a drug. Okay. 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 Okay, never mind. I don't even want to read what this Urban Diction just gave me. I'm not going to read this foolery. Why would I even? It's urban.
He read it on his own, like, no.
It's nothing to do with what we're talking about here. Okay, so listen, Verb. I'm siding with James on this one because it is an action, love. When you think about love, right? How in the world do you know somebody loves you? Shay, baby, let me ask you that. How do you know when somebody is loving you?
I can feel it.
Okay, so what are they doing for you to feel? What are they doing?
And I would have to say action has a lot to do with that, but I don't know, I'm very intuitive. I can feel even when they may not express it. I don't know.
Like it's their vibe.
So do you think love is an action?
You can show love in action, but I feel like you can show love in action. Is that my phone?
No.
Yeah.
I can't let you in with that echo, my brother. So I hit the X button. So go back to the settings of the app and hit clear cache. Close the app all the way out and then come back and try it again, bro. All right? Because the echo is... I will not deal with that echo. Okay, before we end this episode, I'm going to tell you what the definition of love is. And then, James, you finish it off. And then you got it in the next 10 minutes.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Before James finishes it off. Like, it definitely is an action word because people can tell you anything. I feel like it's both. It's a feeling and it's an action. But somebody can tell you anything. People can be very deceitful. And people can have deceitful energy. If you don't have discernment, then people can put that love feeling out there when it's really lust. And it's hard to interpret that sometimes when you don't have the discernment. So that's why you have to look for actions. Because if an orange tree is saying he's an orange tree, but he's giving you apples, then he's definitely not an orange tree. So the person definitely has to show you that they love you. And if a person isn't giving you that time and that energy and that dedication and that honesty and that loyalty and everything that you need to feel secure in a relationship with them, then that's definitely not love. So I do believe that it is an action because lust and love are very close. The difference is one is deceiving the true reality of what they're giving you. So I can agree with him on that. I do still think that it's a feeling, but it's definitely action that needs to be, action that needs to occur in order for that person to really show and prove that they love you. Okay, James, there you go. You got the floor.
Peachy.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, I remember now. All right. So earlier you said about courting, and then you said after a year or something, that was too long. So I'm trying to figure out. It's my own personal thing that sometimes people use a thing called emotional logic. It's like an oxymoron. It doesn't make sense. But I see this a lot in a lot of women. Emotional logic. And I'm not saying that men don't do it. What I am saying is that predominantly it's found within women. So you want to court with the guy, right? But a year and a half is too long. So if a year and a half is too long, how come those terms of courting aren't discussed before the courting happens? So my question is, anytime you've gone to court, they told you the time frame, how long it's going to proceed or whatever like that in order for you to go to court, whatever, right? So let's take it biblically. Biblically, you courted for how long? 7 years, right? So you courted for this period of time, and it was established at the beginning, hey, listen, here's the time frame for you to prove to me off of your actions that you're going to be able to take care of me. I'm coming from like the female standpoint and the father standpoint. I don't want you to say that you're going to love me or whatever, because love is an action word. As I said before, God so loved the world that he gave. Okay, that love is agape love. The difference is that in English, we kind of categorize love in a general term and think that love is love, and we use it loosely. Just like we use man loosely and woman loosely. as in it's just like let me just throw it out there. So when you're courting, and you said it was a year and a half was too long, did you establish those terms at the beginning by saying, hey, we're going to court for a year and then transpire to the next step? The reason why I say this is because you're applying a logical step and then saying a year is too long based upon your feelings, which is why I call it emotional logic.
Mm-hmm. So go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, bro. You good.
So, to end this episode off right, and then we're gonna do another episode. I'll tell you what's to come on the next one. Okay. I'm gonna say this right here to piggyback off of what you said, and if you guys agree with it, if you don't agree with it, you know, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I still love you. Okay. Listen, love is a decision. Okay. Emotions and feelings can definitely affect actions, and decisions can also affect actions. Okay. So since infatuation is a feeling, it is impossible to commit to being infatuated with someone for the rest of your life. Okay. But feelings come and feelings go. But love stay forever, since it is a decision. That's just like if I'm in a 30-year relationship and I fall out of love with you. Okay. That some kind of way I have made a decision in my heart to fall out of love with you. You feel me? Now, even they say love stay forever. Yeah, in some sort, I will always have love for you. You get what I'm saying? If you disagree, listen, let me know if you want to do part 2 to this episode, and we can go to part 2 to this episode to get more people.
Can I chime in on this, or it's over?
Part 2? Okay. Let me close this first episode up, and let's go straight into part 2. Right here at the DJ Joe Brown Productions. Bestie, where you at?
Right motherfucking here. Thank you so much, guys. Definitely stay tuned to part 2, because I got some shit to say too. So, hey.